Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful day here in Rochester, and by beautiful, I mean it's not freezing. It's gonna get up to 50 degrees today, and I just had a real estate photo shoot cancel on me, and that's okay because I thought this would be the perfect time to show you a new product that I just got in the mail that I'm really excited about. It is the Anamorphic drone lens for the DJI Mavic 2 Pro. I don't want to waste your time showing you how to install this really on your drone. Moment already has done a great video on how to properly install this, but I do want to show you some of the few things that actually came in the package if this is something that you're interested in. Now, I'm not 100% sure if these are the things that will come in your order. I was a part of the Kickstarter. In fact, I think I signed up within the first like a minute. So this is what I received in my order, but I do know they have all these things available on their website if this is something that you're looking at. Now, because of this whole real estate cancellation, normally I would have liked to get out here a little bit sooner for sunrise. So the sun's about here, we've already missed that, but I still think the lighting is gonna be really good, and I'm excited to throw this lens on and get the drone up in the air and kind of see what the footage looks like. That was really hard to put on. I hope I didn't just mess up this gimbal. Now that we have the lens installed, I'm going to recalibrate the gimbal and get her up in the air. All right, this kind of stinks, but I wanted to show you. So I was trying to get a shot, and the gimbal just this is gonna be annoying. The gimbal just immediately just dropped, looking straight down, and then it was too heavy. It wouldn't actually go back up. So we're gonna bring it down, make sure it's installed properly, recalibrate, and we'll try this one more time. Also, switch drone batteries because apparently this one's dead. Also, another quick interesting thing to share. So every time you have to replace a battery, you have to take the lens and the system entirely off, which is a little bit of annoying because the drone actually won't start up properly with the lens on there. So you have to remove that, replace the battery, let the drone start up normally and do its full gimbal movement calibration adjustment. Then once that's done, you can install the lens and then do a gimbal recalibration. So a little bit of a nuisance, but let's try this one more time. Get it up in the air and see if we can get some shots. Moment, I'm sorry if this is user error. I'm not trying to make your product look inferior. I'm actually really excited about it. So let's give this another go. This time it did so much better. However, I will say towards the end of the flight, man, it really struggled again, the gimbal. It kept dropping all the way down, and then it would try to fix itself and like shoot back up. It's also a little windy today, so I'm not sure if maybe that's causing it. However, we're gonna look at the footage. I'm gonna do a little more research, and I'll let you know what I find out and how you can prevent this, from happening to your drone and lens. So you'll see here on the drone camera, it is weighted, so it does drop quite a bit. So if it were to land, in fact, check this out. You can see there, it's actually lower than the body of the drone. So just the problem that could cause is you wouldn't want that lens to hit the ground. So make sure your camera's facing up. That's probably it as far as the gear tips. I'm just gonna link to Moment's video. It's their product. They know how to probably explain it the best. So it's down below, go check that out. We're gonna head into the coffee shop, review the footage, and kind of dive in and see how we can avoid this gimbal from continuously dropping like that while we're in flight. Okay, so
upon watching the entire moment instructional video and also looking at my drone, I noticed a few red flags and a few mistakes that I was making. So let that be a lesson to you. If you got this lens, make sure you watch the entire video. It's like a 13-minute video, and I stopped at about like the 10-minute mark when they started talking about ND filters. So just finish the whole video. Let me show you my first mistake. I had 2 drone batteries and neither of them were fully charged. They were both, one was at about 50%, one was at about 40. So as your drone battery drops in power, it's going to send priority power to the props and the propeller motors. So as I got lower in power, it's sending all that remaining energy to the props so the drone doesn't fall out of the sky. Therefore, that's one reason why the gimbal dropped. The second reason that they said is because of wind. So this is not very aerodynamic. It's a big square about the size of a postage stamp. So there's a lot of friction here. And today was really, really windy. They said a lot of wind could also cause gimbal drop. So those are just some things to notice or to keep in mind before you go out and fly. Always consider what the weather is, but if it's windier than normal, it may not be wise to fly with this lens attachment on. Also consider what your battery power is at. I'm going to show you one more mistake that I made, and that's actually how I installed it, so let me show you. When you install this lens attachment, you install it with the drone upside down, and the mistake that I made is it's all up right now, but when you flip it over, the key is this little Moment logo there. It's now upside down, as well as all the writing on the back of the gimbal, which it's really hard to see. It's back there. It is also all upside down. So using this today, I pretty much made all the mistakes for gimbal drop. 1, it was upside down. Number 2, it was really, really windy. And number 3, I didn't have full battery power on my drone batteries. So those are some things to think of before you go out and fly with your Moment anamorphic lens. Now to finish up this video, I actually want to take a moment to show you some of the good footage that I got from this lens today. So let's take a look.
It's calling me.
So you just saw footage from 2 different times of the day. The first part was from earlier today, right after sunrise, and then right now this evening, right kind of before sunrise. You know, Rochester is not a sunny city, it is very cloudy, but after reviewing the footage from earlier today, I was so excited to get out and shoot again. I stopped what I was doing and ran out here before the sun went down. So sharing like officially my first impressions, review, and feedback. I'm really excited about this. You know, earlier today I was a little frustrated, but that was not Moment's fault, that was mine. I didn't finish watching all of the instructional video. I kind of figured, oh, I got this. I've messed with enough lenses and drones, I'll figure it out. The drone is not cheap, so you want to make sure you take your time and install and set it up properly. I think that's it. I'm just super excited to use this. I don't think I'll use it all the time. I do a lot of commercial shoots, and I don't know that I'll use it for those unless it's, you know, just depending on the brand. But it will be something I definitely keep in my camera bag so I can use it when I want to. But yeah, let me know what you thought of the footage. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to plug you, and I want you to go follow me on Instagram. I work with a lot of businesses creating content and running all their ads. So if that's something you're interested in seeing what videos would be like for different types of small businesses, go check me out on Instagram. I put a lot of behind the scenes stuff in my stories. So go check that out, it's below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.